What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here in this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, this video is for the investors out there. Now, let me first start off by saying what this video is not, and it is not financial advice. I'm just some random dude on the internet. What this video is, though, is the opportunities to invest in the game for passive income. Again, I'm not advising you to do this, but for those of you that are interested, I am going to lay out all of the different mechanisms that allow you. So this is purely a logistical video. It's not an advice video. It's not telling you what's good or bad. You can go do your own research, see the numbers, make your own decisions, whatever it is your risk profile is. I'm just telling you, if you choose to, after doing your own research, this is how. These are all the different options. All right. So not financial advice. Let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing that I'm going to cover, because I don't even want to really cover it, is that you can actually participate in the game. There's two ways, right? You can either bot your account in wild format, or you can play the land game, where essentially you go in, you buy a bunch of resources, and right now it's kind of just an idle clicker. You got to make sure that you go in every couple of days or at least once a week and harvest your resources, and then you can sell those or do whatever it is that you want with them, right, in order to continue growing your empire. I generally believe, and now this is my opinion, right? I generally believe that if you're looking for the highest ROI, playing the game is not it, right? Playing the game comes with the intrinsic value of it being fun, right? It being a game for you. But if you're trying to be here for the money, right? It generally has much lower ROI, even though we talk about it all the time, just because I'm fascinated by it and because it's literally infinitely, better than playing any Web 2 game, right? If you're going to play a Web 2 game for X amount of hours per week, you're going to make $0. But if you're going to play Splinterlands or any other Web 3 game, you can make X amount, and X divided by 0. Well, that's, it's not a math function, but you get what I'm saying, right? It's 100 times or however many times bigger. So you can do that with land. You can do that with botting your account in wild format. There's several different botting services out there. If you want me to cover them, I can, but that is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is literally to talk about the passive ways, right? So to be completely passive, what are the opportunities available to you? And hopefully I'm remembering them all and I'll cover them all, but if not, guys, let me know at the end. So first and foremost, the easiest one probably is going to be staking SPS. Now you can go into the SPS thing here. As soon as you get SPS in the game, you can bridge it in from Hive Engine. You can bridge it in from your Ethereum wallet or your BSC wallet, wherever you buy it, right? And you can go and just literally hit stake. And this will allow you to earn a 12.12% APR because you're earning SPS, but also voucher tokens, which are redeemable for these promo cards, right? Special promo cards that you can only get with vouchers. Now, I believe there's also going to be a voucher LP, voucher DEC LP. So after a certain point, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to sell your vouchers if you don't want them for DEC, dark energy crystals, which is kind of like the in-game currency, and you can do with it what you will, right? So that is SPS. Now, there's an additional bonus to SPS if you want to get more ROI, and especially if you're not playing, this is something that you should get involved in, but you can go here and actually rent out your SPS. Now, you still get the benefits of staking, you still get the benefits of getting SPS as a reward as well as vouchers, but now you can go and rent out your SPS. And so, for example, right, I have 299,000 SPS available. I can rent out 14,000 here, fill this bid. It's going to give me an additional 7.82%. Pretty good stuff. Okay. So that is SPS. Now, the other option that you have is that you can go into the liquidity pools. Now, these have changed quite a bit, and I have to give you a warning that the SPS ETH pool, this is going to be turned off at some point, and I don't know what that means for the rest of the pools, but we've definitely seen a lot of these pools, or the rewards for these pools, come down significantly or get removed. That being said, also, if you're watching this video in the future, there may be pools to other chains that we bridge to, namely Polygon, Solana, maybe Base, or any of the other Ethereum L2s. Again, I don't know yet when or what those will be, but if you see that in the future, then just don't be surprised. But right now, if you have SPS and BNB in the pool, you can get 22%. DEC and Swap.Hive, 8%. SPS and Swap.Hive. And Swap.Hive is just the I don't know what like the bridge token for Hive Engine, right? So if you have Hive, you can bring it into Hive Engine, which is kind of like a DEX, and then you can pair it with SPS, get 19% here, or you can do DEC and SPS together and earn 14%. So all of that is pretty good, but just a general word of warning when you are involved with liquidity pools. Impermanent loss. And if you don't know what impermanent loss is, then you probably shouldn't be participating in liquidity pools. And I would highly recommend that you go and do at least a little bit of research. That's not the point of this video, but I just want to call it out. So that is LPs. Now, the other thing, and I'll list two more, and let me go over here to Splinter cards. And that is you can actually purchase node licenses. Now, you can purchase them in-game, but the reason I'm not showing you the page in-game is because you can get them for significantly cheaper on the secondary market on Hive Engine. In fact, you can see right here that the last price that somebody paid for one was $255. Now, at this point in time, with the amount of node licenses that are out there in existence, right, 5,008, and I think there's like a total of 60,000 once everything's purchased, but there's only 5,008. So when they divvy up the rewards every day, you get per node license 4 vouchers and 17.6 SPS. That comes out to roughly 16 cents. And if you buy it at $255, that is a 22.7% APR. Again, this stuff is volatile. It changes drastically whenever the values of vouchers or SPS goes up and down. So just keep that in mind. The final one, and this is one I probably should have put at the beginning because I generally don't recommend it as well, but maybe people have more fun with it. And I know it's definitely, if you at least appreciate the meta, right, of the game and you just understand the different things, you can actually buy cards in the game and rent them out. Now, the rental market is a little strange, right? You have to be able, or strange is not the right word. It's a little complex. You have to know what is in demand, and there's great tools out there like Peak Monsters and Splex probably that are fantastic for that. I'll tell you right off the bat, Chaos Legion, I'm sure there's some gems in there somewhere, but for the most part, we all know that this was kind of an overprinted set that was launched towards the end of the last bull run, whereas Untamed, Rebellion, right? These are all printed to a much less degree, and therefore you can actually see that the rentals are significantly higher. So for example, let me go to max level here so that we can see some actual prices. If I was to go to Chaos Legion, you can see that this card, right, this top card in Chaos Legion is renting out for 62 cents per day. Now, again, I don't know what the ROI on this is. You'll have to go check and see what the prices are. It might be good, it might not, I don't know, right? But if you go to other cards, right, so you can see Rebellion has one that's going for $137, right? Or 57.50. Actually, this was a bad example for Chaos Legion because this is probably the only one that's up there. After that, after 62 cents, you can see everything drops down into the 20s and the teens very quickly. And then, Untamed, Beta, these are the older sets that you can only play in wild format. Some of them are crucial, I would say. You can see, Byzantine Kitty, Scarred Llama Mage, Yodenzaku. These are all 10, 7, 8 cents, right? So their utility is somewhat limited for gameplay, just because you can only use them in in wild format and wild format tournaments. But you can also use them on land, and they do have a little bit of a bonus there. So again, I'm generally not a fan of looking at cards as digital real estate. And if you go back far enough, I literally said that, where I thought cards were digital real estate. I've changed my mind on that now. And the main reason is because the meta changes too much. And a card can be absolutely dominant and people love it. And then in the next promo card or the next mini set or main set, they're going to come out with something or some kind of ability or rule set that essentially balances the game out. And therefore that card loses a little bit of its value overall. So if you want, you can participate in cards. But again, that's probably a little bit more active than what people are looking at. The 3 main things I suggested, once again, are staking SPS, participating in liquidity pools, and just holding a node. And with a node, it's super easy. You just get airdropped all that stuff every day, and maybe you go hit claim every once in a while. You could probably even automate that with Splex or maybe one of the other services, and you're good to go. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. Again, I just want to keep it short and sweet for the investors out there that are looking to get involved. These are probably some of the top ways. If I forgot anything, I apologize. Please let me know in the comment section below. But overall, it's a decent way to get involved if you don't have the time to play and you're not interested in the cards. I know several folks who kind of fit that caliber of, I want to have exposure to Splinterlands and I want to get some of the benefits of holding the tokens, but I don't care about the game. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to do X, Y, and Z. I don't want to do much research or, be in there every single day. There's a lot of things that you can automate with these. So that is all I have for you guys. If you have any other questions or want me to dig into anything a little bit further, please do let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.